Peace, peace, peace. This beautiful new day has me thinking on a particular individual that unmasked and uncovered, revealed a lot of historical data surrounded by the discriminatory and heinous treatment amongst melanated, enriched, or Black people in the medical, Western medical, within that framework. I just want to give honor, much praises and respect to Harriet Washington. She is the author. She's basically a medical ethicist, and she's a author of, or an author of the book called Medical Apartheid. Since November 1st, we're coming into the fall season, the end of 2024, where we are coming into a new cycle of learning about birth and learning about the many facets, the intricate details of conception on a soul and cosmic level, all the way until we get to the hospital, or we get to the birthing center, or we, the mom is sitting in her birth planned water tub, and also addressing the postpartum afterwards. What really surrounds what's key, I should say, is doulas or birth workers that are knowledgeable of what birth justice and advocacy for the parents mean, for that family means, because we're still seeing racism, sexism, all these different discriminatory acts. It doesn't even have to be because of a person's color. It could be because of a person's spiritual knowingness or religious belief, or just the choices surrounding their birth plan. And I have a story. My third child, my daughter, my baby, my last baby, she was in my arms after I had given birth, and somebody called me on the phone in the hospital. And this is back in 2006, so we still had the phones we can put up to our ear or whatnot. It was this particular nurse that was on staff, because I think I was there for a couple of days, and I saw her twice. And each time I saw her, and I didn't even realize that I didn't release her yet. I still see her face and her look behind her glasses, and it was a snide. It was like as if, I was keeping my door closed. That was one of the issues, and she wanted to keep the door open. I told her it's my right to have my door closed if I want to, because I'm demanding my privacy. And she didn't like it. So, I fell asleep. I wake back up, the door is open. So I ain't gonna say it was her, but anyway, I'm holding the phone, and she comes in looking at me like as if to imply, her gesture, her energy was like, oh, like I would drop my baby. And I was like, I didn't say anything because she didn't say anything. But she was just making her routine check or whatever. I can't remember all the things that happened. But then the next nurse, she comes in, and she's cool about it. She see me on the phone with my baby and eating, So, I'm putting the fork in the egg or whatever I was having. And she said, oh, mama, you must have did this before, So you can see the different attitudes, the personalities, the energy behind folks in the medical field. And a lot of people are on narcotics. They own different medicines, and that's giving off different mood swings and summonings, different spirits and demons. Because just like alcohol, you know what I'm saying? They don't call that spirits for nothing. Medication and drugs, they do what? They let your spiritual and soul protection down to let other entities or different energies off other people, or that's out here in, you know, the atmosphere, surge in. So this is what we teach in our birth worker doula classes, okay? The trainings are awesome. I implore you to sign up. If you're already a doula and you've gone through your your path and met that criteria, or got your certification or what have you, get that book. Still get that book by Harriet Washington, Medical Apartheid, because, you know, I'm telling you, it'll put a whole nother appreciation on your heart about your craft and how you operate with your families. So birth justice and the doula, or the midwifery model of care, is, to me, in my eyes, one and the same, because we're talking about advocacy for their choices, some people and their personalities. This is what we teach about. Some people are they're shy or they're timid. They won't speak up for themselves, okay? Especially if they're high risk, or if they come to you and they just found out about doulas, or a couple of years ago they found out about doulas, and they seek you out, and, you know, oh, I want a doula. They're just becoming conscious of it, but they don't know that they have a voice. We as midwives, we as doulas and birth workers, we give our families the voice, okay? So we're bringing them information about community resources. We're bringing them information about their choices, so that their birth plan can be as solid and fruitful and loving, divine and memorable as possible, okay? So I speak more in depth about the subject, of course, in training, but I just wanted to give a brief synopsis of that, especially since, you know, we're going in for our fall session, November 1st, the entire week of the first week of November 1st, we go into orientation. So sign up. You can visit the website to see more about me and, my history and experience and the things that I offer. Level 1, Goddess Within, Awakening the Goddess Within, as well as level 2, practitioner. The level 1 is for self-care, and level 2 is if you want to become a practitioner to teach other women self-care healing modalities, what we call a YSP practitioner. So I can be reached at 978-999-2416, or you can email me at starlilyoffice@gmail.com, and the Lily is spelled with 2 L's, okay? Proudly. Peace. Love.